we back, we back at it, right? Guys, man, the thing is that people expect you to just show up. Hey, how are you doing? And goodbye. No, man, that is not the way we do stuff here in this my millionaire journey. That's not how we do stuff. But anyways, guys, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money. And so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of water from my Casper Maximus mug. Yeah, everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Casper. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, we look at market performance. Oh, I know, guys, I know. I can't hold it in. Because the reason why it makes me laugh so bad is because people, they're calling for a bear market, right? People are calling for, money to trickle down, And I look at the market, it's not a bear market. A lot of people are saying we're not in all season, right? That is what kind of cracks me every time, okay? But anyways, after we look at that, we check at prices in details, okay? I hope you did take those wink. And right after that, we check on our positions. Are we buying Lambos yet? But guys, anyways, before that, I know we haven't touched individually on the coins that we are dealing with. I know I'm a Kaspa maxi. That's why most of the times I talk about Kaspa. Again, I'm trying to give you those wink. I'm not your financial advisor, but hey, I'm trying to show you. Again, that this is how I usually start, okay? Casper, my friend, over there, like my Uncle T, over there, Casper, but people still won't get it, okay? People wouldn't understand it. Some people are going to claim they can't see it, but hey, what can I do? This is my millionaire journey. Again, since I'm not a financial advisor, all I can do is point at, those green candles you're looking at. They're about to start happening over there, but yet people still not paying attention to it. Anyways, Casper is going to be the last this time. Let's pick up the coins that we're dealing with in this my millionaire journey edition 2024. 2024-2025. Let's pick. First, we start with Jasmi. You guys know, like I always say, once you find the coin, you're going to let the team do their thing. Okay, you're going to let the thing do whatever they're doing. And everybody else keeps asking me, oh, you're no longer covering Jasmi. No. I am covering Jasmi. The problem is that I do not want to sound repetitive, because in the Jasmi ecosystem, everything is on the development range. I told you guys to pay attention about Junction, right? When they started announcing this partnership with electronic companies, Panasonic, Apple, and all that stuff, okay? And they did the testing on how Jasmi will work with PlayStation Network. I know a lot of you guys saw that too, and that's part of Junction, because if you put the money, okay, again, it's a little bit. That's why I told you guys I have coins for long-term hold and short-term hold. Jasmi has a question mark on my list, okay, a question mark because one, I want to see what Casper is going to do. If Jasmi becomes, if Jasmi is just like they're saying, they want to become their own layer one, okay? Yeah, I don't know. That means that this run will be my last run with Jasmi, and I'll close shop on them, because if they become a layer one, they are not going to be a competition with Casper. They're not, because everything, like I said, Casper, the way things are going to work on Casper is going to be so much that the only layer one you will ever need to build will be Casper. But if Jasmi continues on the Ethereum blockchain, okay, and finally they decide to move from Ethereum, the dying one, to Casper's blockchain, so that way all that stuff could work, I'm telling you, Jasmi could be a power bomb. But that decision, we will not know until their CEO comes out and decide, do they want to be their own blockchain, or do they want to piggyback, use Casper as their sequencer and all that stuff. Okay, so yeah, that is why on my portfolio, Jasmi has a question mark. On this run, yeah, it's going to make you a lot of money. Again, everybody else who is not paying attention to what Jasmi is doing, let me show you this, because not long ago, their own CEO, Harrer, okay, he posted the roadmap, what is going on with Jasmi, because a lot of people were asking, like, okay, what's the deal? What's going on with Jasmi? So he posted it, okay? So, secure and scalable web application environment on Jasmi app. So yeah, they have started their developer. Like I told you guys, when you choose the coin, let the coin do what they promise they are going to do. So they are developing right now, and if you can see, you can also see here they have everything. Okay, they are working on a Jasmi official app platform, which again, like I told you, the Japanese government and everybody else, insurance, housing, payment, whatever, they are trying to do it on Jasmi, okay, using Jasmi as that. They do have a PDL integration, developer SDK and API. So yeah, that is exactly what's going on right now. Community currency, you guys remember, I told you, this is what they're doing. They're trying to have a payment system on Jasmi. Jasmi will have a stable coin on their own if they decide to go as a layer 1, or however they are going to do this thing. And you guys already know what a stable coin do to assets. So yeah, Jasmi is going to run. Then again, it depends if they do their own layer 1, or are they going to be piggybacking on Casper. Okay, that is the depends how that is going to work. So okay, you get to the next one, they go point of economy. See, community building, welfare, and behavioral incentive by members. I'm telling you, these guys are doing something. It's still flying under the radar. And then you have the crypto asset economy, okay, building a data reward system, GPU investment, reward distribution, and staking provided by Junction. I told you guys, Junction is going to be there. I started talking about Junction like what, 6-7 months ago, and I was telling you that's what they're working on. Okay, so Jasmi, they are building, just like I told you. If you look here, okay, for your own information, Q1, okay, Q2, this is their roadmap. They are working on it, and this is another thing why I am so bullish on Jasmi. Because yeah, one thing is for a team. One thing is for a team to come out here and promise you rainbows and whatever they want to promise you. And another thing is for them to actually deliver what they promise. And as you can see, Jasmi is working. They are working on what they promise, and they will deliver. That is how simple that is. You cannot, there's no two ways about it. Okay, so again, just like Quant, you remember when I told you development was going on, price was stagnant, blah blah blah, until they came out and said, okay, we're done with it. And then next thing you saw, price started to run. That is the same solution. That's the same thing you're looking at right now when it comes to Jasmi. Okay, it is working. They are doing their thing. And then again, like I told you guys, the steps, you guys remember yesterday, right? After you invest in it, the next step is sit back, relax, let them do their thing. Okay, some people like, but if I lose my money, then what? Dude, that's why you put on your big boys pants and do not invest money you are not willing to lose. Every investment has their own risk, especially crypto. Crypto is a very high risk. Okay, therefore do not take your rent money or your car note money to go and invest in crypto, knowing that you are going to need it right back. You understand? Because then, yeah, well, you'll be standing there looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, who's the fool? You understand, right? Anyways, next one, Cubic. Cubic, so many times, again, we've talked about Cubic, and the idea, the reason why I invested in Cubic, even though when it comes to transactions, you hear people out there saying, Cubic is faster, Cubic has more transaction, Cubic has this and that. One thing I found on Cubic, okay, is the same thing that the dying one is doing. You increase the number of blocks, but 90% of those blocks are empty. See? So that means you're wasting computation power. That's another thing why I think that Casper is better than any of them. Because every block on Casper has a transaction and there is there is no empty ones. Every block on Casper. Cubic, yeah, 15 million blocks, yeah, but how many of them do have transactions in there? That's how you have to look. So yeah, Cubic, on a sense, why am I bullish on Cubic? One, we know everything is going to be AI. AI glasses, AI monitors, AI Casper Maxi mug, AI watches. Everything is going to be on AI. So yeah, there is a niche right there. There is a market right there. Even, let's just say, even if they don't pull it off, they are working, okay? They started by reducing the supply. That's what they're doing. They're mining, I think it's Monero, and they use the Monero to buy Cubic and burn it. That's what they're starting with, reducing. And there was a hackathon going on too for developers. Okay, there's a bunch of projects they are working right now to put on Cubic. But the most important part of it is that since everybody and their grandmama is talking to AI right now, there is going to be FOMO. It's like, you remember back in 2006, 2007, when high definition came on, HD, when you bought the TVs that nowadays with the OLED coming out, those TV looks like a 1940s. Nobody buys them anymore. But the thing is, when HD came out 2006, 2007, everybody and their grandmama wanted it. Okay, to the point that even the trucks that you drive, they were not selling much, but just the simple fact that they had HD on them, okay, everybody wanted that truck. But people, the manufacturers, they found a way to, instead of saying heavy duty truck, all they did, they just put HD. And because it says HD, the FOMO was real. Go look at how many Chevy HD got sold 2006, 2007. How many Ford F-150 HDs got sold. And again, people are just how do I say it? That ship mentality is there. Right now, like I said, everything is on AI, right? Even the water you drink is they're calling it smart water. That's what they're calling it nowadays. So if you look at it, looking at it in that perspective, once Cubic comes out with an ecosystem, people are going to FOMO in. And that FOMO is going to be real. So again, first stage, I invested my money. Second stage, guess what? I let the team do their thing. Because short term, we're about to see that FOMO. Long term, if they pull it off, it's even going to be even more. But if they don't, at least you made them money for that short term. That's why I am so bullish on Cubic. Now, Quant. Quanti. Quanti. Oh yeah. We started with Quanti just like we're talking about Casper now, right? Everybody and their grandmama called me. I was wasting people's time. You can go back to my videos. Go look at it. I was wasting people's time. Quant was going back down to $10 and it wasn't going to do this and blah 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 and the rest of the things. And again, I was still telling everybody, listen, you do not want to look at Quant like this. Quant is developing, and if you look at the banking system, I kept pointing it out, okay? Banking system, how did we start it in history? People started by exchanging how many goats are equal to your chickens, or how many chickens are equal to one goat. That's how they started, right? Oh, I got how many tomatoes are equal to half of your chicken. That's how it started, okay? And from there, we went to the gold and silver and all that stuff. How much of 1 ounce of gold equals to silver? How much of the 2 ounces of silver are equal to your goat or your chicken or whatever? We went to that. From that, we went to fiat money. even though gold is still a standard in this economy, we went to fiat money. Okay, now we're going to digital money. And now a lot of people still don't get it. Most people like, oh, XRP is gonna do this, oh, this and that. Guys, my God, XRP is not the way. If you looked at that ISO, okay, we talked about it here before on the ISO thing, right? ISO compliance. Quant is in the middle of it all. If you follow those lines, if you do your rabbit hole research, Quant is in the middle of it all. Because Quant, guys, XRP cannot function without that Quant over ledger. And right now, I told you guys, pay attention because the payments, and oh crap, it started raining. Anyways, because the payments are all going to go around Quant. And now you saw Quant Pay comes out, Quant this comes out, Quant that, Quant that. It has started to happen, and it has started to reflect on the price. Okay, on the price. And many people keep asking me, just like I showed you yesterday. Oh man, it started to rain a little harder. I hope you could hear me better. But anyways, just like I showed you yesterday, people still don't understand why Quant is going to run. For me, short term, I'm looking at Quant, $700, $1,000 to $5,000, whatever it's going to do. It is all going to depend on what the markets are going to do. The world economy is going to do in the next 3 months. That's why I keep repeating myself, and I keep saying, pay attention to July, August. So we're going to see what the markets are going to do. If the markets keeps running after July, August, yeah, we have that possibility of Quant hitting that 5K. But before that, we do have Quant, the possibility of that $700 to $1,500. Okay, just this is how I usually say it, but then you see people who try to pick on some things and don't hear everything. Okay, now one thing that made me invest in Quant for the long term is called project gateways. That gateways, Quant staking, is why I am buying Quantum spot. I have it on leverage. That is why. Because now, project gateways, I think, well, we did punch the numbers in one of my videos, and I told you, if you are holding 100 Quants when project gateway goes live, that right there I'm telling you, it could make you anything between $40,000 to $60,000 a year. 100 Quants staked. Okay, this is why for me I am accumulating Quant, because imagine if you are, oh man, it started to rain even harder. Come on, man. If you are staking, let's say you have 2,000 Quants, because that's my goal. I'm trying to get 2,000 Quants. That's why I have on spot right now on leverage. When I make my profit, the price goes down. After we close shop, I'm waiting for price to retrace, and I will buy more. That's how I'm accumulating it. Okay, if you have 2,000 Quants and 100 of them makes you $40,000 to $60,000 a year. Okay, let me show you, because like a lot of people don't seem to understand. Okay, people don't seem to understand why. Oh, come on, people don't seem to understand why I'm telling you guys my retirement is coming very soon. Okay, let's say 2,000 Quants, and we are making, that would be like 20 times. Okay, 20 times, and you make it, if it makes you $40,000 a year, okay, times 20, $800,000 a year. If you are staking 2,000 Quants, and now if you just say if it is $60,000, okay, and you are staking 2,000 Quants, that's $1.2 million a year. Then you pay your taxes and you can relax. This is why for me, long term, Quant is a must have. It's a must have because first, total supply is low. Even if you don't have it as a staking, let's just say you are holding 2,000 Quant today. Total supply for Quant is 14 million, even less than Bitcoin. Okay? If Quant hits that $100 billion market cap, not even 100, let's take an average, $60 billion market cap. Okay, look at this. It doesn't matter to me if it does it this run, next run, or whatever. Let's just say the next 4 to 5 years, Quant hits a $60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. $60 billion divided by 14 million. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is, see, that's what I'm telling you guys. $60 billion market cap will give you a $5,000 Quant. That's what I'm telling you. But things like Quant, I'm telling you guys that these things, they usually go 100 or 150 billion dollar market cap when all this is said and done. Let's say 150 billion, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 divided by 14 million. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $10,000 Quant. Guys, $10,000 Quant. Imagine you have 2,000 of them times 2,000. $21 million. Okay, it is like I said, most people think it's impossible, but I'm telling you guys, this you just saw is very, very possible. I don't care even if it takes them 10 years to get there. You see how we are working 9 to 5. Okay, can you work 10 years 9 to 5 and make $20 million? You can't. Even 15 years working your ass off, you cannot make $20 million in 15 years. So 2,000 Quants right now, how much will it cost you? Quant is I'm DCAing in slowly, okay? But Quant right now is 116. I think so. 116 times 2,000, 232,000. A bunch of people don't have this money, but this is the reason why I am going in slowly, okay? This is why I am DCAing slowly, because like I'm telling you, you cannot get this kind of money and buy Quant today, 2,000 of them. Right now, I think it's at 350, 380, thereabout. I'm DCAing it slowly because price goes up, goes down, goes up. Before the next bull run, my goal is that 2,000 Quants. There is a lot of money there. Most people don't see it, but it's going to happen because first, like I said, adoption of Quant is happening rapidly, and you can see with the price action what is going on. So yeah, another thing again that makes me so bullish on Casper, the rumors have started going on Twitter. Okay, they are saying that Quant is about to switch from Ethereum to Casper once Casper goes live. Those rumors have already started. So yeah, it makes me so bullish on it. So if you want to sit there and watch it and think like there's no money in there, you want to go to Crashilandia, more power to you, brother. More power to you. But I'm telling you, Quant in the short term and long term is a money printer. Okay, you have it. Once that staking goes live, the APY, or if you just want to buy it on spot and hold it for the next 4 years or whatever, Quant hits that $5,000, $6,000, $10,000, you can thank me later. I'm not your financial advisor, but I hope you'll be like, yeah, MMJ, here is $500,000 for you for helping me out. But not now, man. Not now. Make those millions first, and then yeah, you can give me some. I will gladly take it then. Okay. Now, last but not the least, King Casper. King Casper. Right now, everybody and their grandmama still over there looking at the price action. Again, I will say it not once, not twice, I don't know how many times. Casper's ecosystem is not here yet. It's not. First, we are going to have us that, smart contracts are going to go on. This is how I'm going to break it down for you. Let me try to break it down. That way, in a simple way, you can understand why I tell you that generational wealth is on Casper. I'm going to break it down for you. Bitcoin came out, okay? In some extent, it failed in some extent, okay? Right now, the hype is still there. And that's the reason why I am still holding my Bitcoin, because that hype is still there. And I can guarantee you that hype is going to push it even higher because of it, okay? But time is coming. Once the smart contracts go live on Casper, the first one to fall is going to be the dying one, Ethereum, okay? Ask yourself, why did people started going to Crashilandia and Hackylandia instead of using Ethereum? Ask yourself that. Now, Casper is going to come out. All those flaws that led people away from the dying one are going to lead people into Casper. That's the first one. And how are you going to know this? Casplex. Smart contracts on Casplex are going to come out soon. Now, we know that stable coins are on Casper. And you guys already know. Like I told you guys yesterday, stable coins, like for example, the biggest the biggest mover for stable coins right now is Tron, not Crashilandia. Tron moves over 70 to 80 billion dollars in stable coins. Okay, and the daily volume on Tron is around, I think it's 10 to 20 billion dollars, 10 to 20 million dollars a day, just on stable coins only. So when you ask people, they tell you that no, Tron is faster than Solana, Tron is secure, and we already know that that ain't true, because Tron is not decentralized. Okay, Justin Tron is some kind of shitty individual. I don't want to go in details. You guys can go and Google it and search him and you will find it. Tron is not cheaper than Casper. Like I told you guys, when I trade on Tron, I usually pay around $3 for the transaction. $3. But at least it's more secure than the Crashilandia, so I use it. Or sometimes I use Crashilandia because it's faster than Ethereum, but when it starts to crash, my go-to is Tron. Okay, so one, stablecoin transactions is going to shoot Casper's price high. Okay, now you will have Eager Labs EVM compatibility. Come on, I can't speak this morning. EVM compatible with Casper, which means every project, okay, every project on Ethereum will get built on Casper. Now, people are talking about, well, Solana has those things. Yeah, that is why Solana, they messed up, because it's different from the Ethereum virtual machine. But now, every project built on Solana could also be built on Casper, and you are going to see the migration of all these projects. We're talking about on the crypto side. They are going to start migrating to Casper, and what that is going to cause? Volume is going to lead to a lot of things, and that is including price running. And the third type of smart contract is going to come on, which is Sparkle. With Sparkle, we already know that the KII, the KEF, all of them, they've been working on this gigawatt stablecoin. They've been working on the Cash Union. There's a bunch of projects, even the carbon credits. Okay, the other day somebody asked me that I did not understand what carbon credit is. Let me just give you a quick overview of what a carbon credit is. I am working in a refinery right now. I know way better about it. Refineries, they pollute a lot of air. They try to find different ways to mitigate this, but there's a lot of pollution going on. Therefore, the governments, every manufacturer, okay, they balance them. Like let's say EV producers like Elon Musk, okay, they get credits, okay, for not polluting the air. And those credits, they can either apply them to their taxes, they can apply them to any way they want to do it, okay? And people like the refineries that pollute the air, they get penalized for doing that. So the market is now going to be that these companies that don't pollute the air, but they get these carbon credits, they can sell them on the open market for the companies that do pollute the air. Not just the air, water, soil, whatever. All those credits, they get them. Now, that is the place that you and me, we get that opportunity, because those credits are going to be on exchanges, just like coins are. You can buy them, I can buy them, and let's see, they will be traded, because these companies like refineries, fishing, whatever, when they get penalized, okay, when they get penalized, they can tell the government, you know what, I have, let's say for example, they got penalized $20 million. And they will say, you know what, I do have maybe $5 million worth of credits. I can use those carbon credits to reduce that penalty. Things like that, okay? Therefore, yeah, right now, the carbon credit market is worth over $3 or $4 trillion worth. That's what it is. There are companies that have carbon credits, but yeah, they can't use them for anything. Therefore, they are going to commercialize those things, and you and I can jump in and buy them, just like you buy S&P 500, as you buy any normal stock. You buy those things. They are going to be on a Casper blockchain, and these companies yearly they will have to buy them to try to reduce their penalties, their taxes, whatever. Okay, so that is what carbon credits is all about. That's all it's all about. $3 trillion asset class on Casper. And imagine you trading 3 trillions on Casper. The amount of fees that will go to it, the amount of everything that will go to it. People are not understanding, but it's coming. It's going to be there, and the time it gets, that's why I'm telling you, Casper is going to make me a multi-millionaire. Because right now, after all said and done, you think you guys call me crazy when I say $10 Casper. You are about to see Casper in the near future. Let's say 5 to 10 years, you will see Casper over there, $100 or even $200. You will see, because everybody else is talking about Casper will not dethrone Bitcoin. Casper is not here to replace Bitcoin. It's not. But that number one spot on the crypto ocean is going to be disputed between two. Okay, because again, everybody says Casper is, Bitcoin is a store of value. And I keep saying it. For me, store of value because of the market cap. And because the hype is still there. But time is coming when people begin to look, just like they did with Ethereum. You remember when Ethereum was coming up and it almost caught up on market cap with Bitcoin. What were people saying? You remember? The same thing, because I do remember Ethereum going, Bitcoin was around $800 billion in market cap, and Ethereum went up there 650, 700. It almost caught up with it, and people started, oh, Ethereum store of value, oh, Ethereum ETFs, oh, Ethereum this. Watch until you see Casper catch up in market cap with Bitcoin. You will see. That's why I keep saying it. This store of value thing, you will see. Okay, you will see. When you see Casper up there, that $1 trillion market cap, and it's going to happen very fast. It's not like everybody's telling you about. It's going to happen very fast, because again, development on Casper is going to show developers, real world asset, everybody, that this thing runs better than any other layer one that you have. Therefore, even the assets on it, the KII, KEF, stablecoins, gigawatts, all this stuff is going to push Casper to limits that you don't even expect. Therefore, for me, Casper, short term, I'm going to make money. Because I told you, we're looking at 3, 5, 7, and 10. Those are the price targets I'm looking at on my leverage. Short term, I'm going to make money. Long term is even better, because this thing is going to make me a multi-millionaire. And you will see. Don't say I didn't warn you. You are part of my millionaire journey, right? It has already started unfolding. With Quant, you're looking at it. Casper, you are going to see. Jasmi, you will see. Because when I quit my job, I will televise it and you guys will see. you will see. Anyways, guys, those are the coins that we are running with short term and long term. You guys already know. But anyways, let's go right quick. Let's go look at the market. Let's see how the market has been performed. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Today, right? I was like, I call home like always. And I say, well, Uncle T, wait, what you up? He's like, dude, I'm trying to practice something new today. I say, what's the deal today? Now, every day you got something new, Uncle T. What's your problem? Uncle T goes, hey, MMJ, listen here, Neff. I say, what's up, T? And he goes, how do rich people sleep? I say, what do you mean? On a bed with some covers or something? Who knows? They do sleep right. He like, no, man, no. Do they have like $100 bills sprayed all over their beds and go to bed with it? I said, who will do that? Why will you want to put money on your bed to go to sleep? He goes, nah, you don't know these crazy white folks. You know, these crazy rich people, they always do this kind of stuff. So I want to experience it. And I go, dude, how are you going to do that? He said, nah, I'm just playing it in my mind. But this time, I'm going to use dollar bills because when my Casper get there, then I can experience with $100 bills. I said, what? So this dude, he went and changed $10,000 into $1 bills, spread them all over the couch, and lay on it with a big smile on his face. And I go like, dude, what the hell? What the hell? Are you okay? Grandma like, I'm telling you, that boy is getting retarded. I said, nah, Grandma, he's just playing in his mind how he's going to play, how everything is going to play for him. Okay, we were just laughing. Even my grandpa came and looked, and he just bust out laughing. And he goes, dude, you know those are dollar bills, right? He like, man, Grandpa, he like, Pops. He called his dad Pops. He said, Pops, man, let me be. He had this big smile on his face. In his mind, they were like $100 bills. And I go, just imagine it when the Casper price hits there. I don't know what Uncle T is going to do. Guys, this is what I was looking at. Look at Uncle T. Look at him. And on top of that, with a piece of cheesecake on his chest. Look at he was like, yeah, look at Uncle T. Oh man, look at this. And he got dollar bills all over the whole couch, and he with a smile on his face, like, oh man, that guy there is something else. Uncle T is something else. Anyways, guys, let's go right quick. Let's go look at the market. Let's look at how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours. We already know, right? We're in the bear market. Nobody's in. You see, I told you, money is not going to trickle down. Bitcoin is going up. Look at what altcoins are doing. Anyways, well, let's see. First of all, let's start with King Kaspa, KAS. And we have here, for the past hour, Casper is up 0.7%, 0.3% down on the day, 2.2% up on the week, 14.7% down on the month, and 46.4% down on the year, sitting at a market cap of $2.30 billion and the 24 hours volume traded at $32.09 million. I told you, see, the volume has started to creep, right? I told you something was coming. Now let's go look at Quant, Quant, the banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. I still don't understand why people like to hate Quant that much, but maybe it's because they don't understand. You know, you don't understand that there's a lot of money in it. But well, just like I explained earlier, I hope you now understand. Okay. But anyways, Quant, what do we have going on? See, 0.3% up the last hour, 2.4% up on the day, 7.1% up on the week, 24.8% up on the month, and 36% up on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.71 billion and the 24 hours volume traded at $17.32 million. Okay, we get it there, right? Now we look at Cubic, high risk, high reward. What do we have here? For the past hour, 0.6% up, 0.9% up on the day, 0.3% down on the week, 1.4% down on the month, and 55.9% down on the year. Pay attention to that number. See, from 63 to 59, it has started to drop. To 55, it has started to drop. Anyways, sitting at the market cap of $172.70 million and the 24 hours volume sitting at $974,000. Is very, very low, that volume. Okay, now look at the big orange one. What do we have? See, this is why the altcoins are running. This is why the altcoins are running. I told you, money is not going to trickle down. It's not. Well, you will see. For the past hour, 0.2% up, 0.4% up on the day, 1% up on the week, 3.1% up on the month, and 52.9% up on the year, sitting at a market cap of $2.11 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $15.62 billion. Guys, this volume is too low. This thing is about to pop. That's what is about to happen. Now, last but not the least, we have Jasmi. Like I told you guys, I don't really pay much attention to Jasmi because it mimics Bitcoin. Again, you see 0.4% up the last hour, 1% up on the day, 7.2% up down the week, 22.3% down the month, and 64.7% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $688.55 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $15.67 million. Okay, now let's go look at the prices in details. Okay, like I told you guys, this is something that you're about to see, right? Let's see if I was wrong. And again, nobody pays attention to these things until they happen. A lot of people are about to get left holding the hot potato. Anyways, what do I know? Okay, looking at that, Dixie and Bitcoin, yeah, they're still going the same direction. This is not what we want to see. We want to see the inverse correlation between Dixie and the Bitcoin. Okay, looking on charts, bam, there you go. King Casper on the 1 hour. See, I told you it's going to happen. Everybody and their grandmama who was expecting the 1 cent. And I keep telling you, it's not going that way. The development for Casper has started. Now, you see, I was telling you guys this was panic mode. Now, you see, Casper is forming a nice W, which again, let's see when it breaks out, is about to go. Ribbon is still green and is pointing upwards. Okay, is pointing upwards. Look, if I zoom it in, let me see. See, it is pointing upwards. So it is a bullish momentum. I don't trade on the daily, but for those of you on daily, yeah, this is another wink moment. You understand? Okay, so it's another wink moment, because you look at it on the 4 hourly. What do you see? Ribbon still red, but it is curving upwards. This is another wink. Hold on a second. This is another wink moment. Okay, pay attention. Now, my friend, you that say you never understood, okay, pay attention. Okay, because if you look at it now, see it? It's forming that nice W pattern, and everybody knows a W in technical analysis is a bullish sign. 1 bottom, 2 bottom, they are all exactly on the same point. Therefore, again, ribbon, we are curving upwards. Okay, you see that? So yeah, this means, yeah, some good price action is coming. Okay, if you look at it on the daily, look again, I was telling you guys, do not be fooled. Okay, because this right here, ribbon trying to turn red, it was because of the FOMO that was happening. Okay, regardless of that, you saw it. We broke this resistance, came down, retested it. Now look at it. When this ribbon started turning red, this was happening. But look, first day green, second day green, and we're going up because we did the retest, and now up we went. Again, wink wink. Up we went. Now if you look at it on the weekly, you will see, for me, okay, like I said, everybody has their own price target, but for me, I usually tell you guys, first price target 15 cents, second price target 18 cents, then 19 cents. After that, all-time high, which will lead Casper into price discovery. Okay, now it's up to you. Well, I'm not your financial advisor. You do whatever you want to do with your money, right? Now let's go look at Quant, Q&T. Where's my good friend? The banker's coin. Bam. See, I told you yesterday. Wink wink. Wink wink, right? I told you yesterday. See, what are you going to say now? Okay, now let's go look at it on the 4 hourly, because again, there's not much to be said here until we hit our target at 125. But one thing you see here is that Quant is going up again to that target of 125. Ribbon is still facing upwards. Look at the moving average, full speed upwards. Okay, we are going to hit that price first, and after that, yeah, we'll see what to do. Like I always tell you guys, before the trade, during the trade, and after the trade, those are the things. Right now, Quant is in a during the trade moment. Okay, and during the trade moment, look, you have here resistance. Let me bring this up. See, we form is is a bull flag that we formed. Okay, we formed that, and then we form another W, which came back and retest right now. Now we're getting up there again. The target of this is, if you take this white line and put it on the breakout point, the target is going to lead you to let's go to the daily right there on the day. Come on, target is going to lead you right there at that 125. Okay, 125. Let me go on the weekly. I think you will see it better if I do that on the weekly. Okay, that's better. See, even there is another bullish target in Quant as we speak. See, the yellow line is a bigger flag that broke out, and the target of that is right there, $150, $151. After that, we do have $164 and $176. Once we close a daily candle above 176, guys, this thing is running to all-time high. First, we have that 230, then all-time high. But it's going to be run even faster than that, okay? Anyways, now, let's go right quick. Like I told you, I'm going to skip Jasmi because, yeah, Jasmi is the same thing as Bitcoin to me. So, let's get Bitcoin. Bitcoin, all right? Everybody in that grandmama. I was telling you yesterday, it was a fake out, okay? This here was a fake out. Look at it. We're back again to the same line we was. Because I told you, once we hit that my green line, price normally run. And as you can see, another wink moment, right? Will you say, please leave it in the comment below if you took this trade, please. I told you this was fake. We were supposed to continue this up here until our magician Trumpicius and his leprechaun Elon Musk, they did what they did. But now price is back where it was supposed to be. Look at the ribbon, still red, but it's going upwards. So yeah, for me, if you ask me, we are going to go up there to that 110, 112 until we meet this my purple line. On that my purple line, which if you look at it, is sitting at June 11th. June 11th, let's watch for price action, because yeah, a lot of people are gonna be really mad on that day. Now you have that, and again, cheat code, wink okay, you have here June 17th, we're gonna have the price running. So yeah, everybody, this is my cheat code to you. If you want to follow it, great. If you don't want to, don't. Like again, I already marked July. I will start paying attention to the markets, okay? So that's the way of me. I'm not gonna tell you go in and open a trade or close a trade. No, I'm only giving you my wink, wink. Okay, I'm not gonna show you my Bitcoin trade neither. I do not want you to go and FOMO into Bitcoin right now and then get left holding that hot potato. Okay, it's a very dangerous trade right now. But anyways, if you want to do that, that's up to you. I'm only showing you what the market is about to do. I will start showing you my Bitcoin trades when I start to short Bitcoin, and then you will see. Okay, anyways guys, now let's go right quick. Let's look at my positions. Okay, but before we do that, again, please do not leverage trade if you don't have experience, or else you are going to lose your money and you'll be a grumpy person for the rest of your life. Okay, I'm telling you, as a trader, I would rather miss an entry than miss my money, than lose money. So please do not leverage trade if you don't have experience. If you want to venture into it, down below I do have Bydfi, which I do recommend for beginners, Phemex, Margex, and Wix Exchange. These guys, they are giving free money in thousands if you sign up using the links below. Once you do that, you can then use $100 and practice. Once you're comfortable enough, then yeah, you can start trading. Or else, again, you're going to lose it all, and do not blame nobody. Just put on your big boy pants, okay? Anyways, now let's go look at my positions right quick. First, we're going to start with my Bydfi. You guys already know there, I am trading King Casper, and I am also trading Quant. Today, as you can see, my overall, I am up 14,700. Okay, so if you look at my contracts, let's go here. On my Kaspa, I am still down 54%, which is $4,800. On my Quant, I am up 20%, which is $2,100 approximately, right? I told you, we're gonna make money with this thing, right? Anyways, now let's go on Phemex. You know, on Phemex here, I am still up $8,100. Okay, Jasmi is doing his thing, Casper is doing his thing. But anyways, if you look on my contracts, you will see that on Jasmi, I am still down 75%, which is $8,200. That doesn't bother me at all because, again, development on Jasmi is going in smoothly. And now on Casper, I am just breaking even right now at $9. Okay, so yeah, let's sit tight and watch it. Let's see how it goes. Now, last but not the least, I do have my Wix exchange. On Wix exchange, you guys see here, I am trading King Casper and I am in a competition using Quant. I'm trying to, like I said, I'm going to prove him that Crashilandia is not going to make me more money than Quant. Okay, so yeah, let's do that. Overall today, I am still sitting at $6,500. Okay, see that kickstart your journey with $30,000. So if you use the link that I just in my channel, you can get up to $30,000 free, but you have to meet their deposit requirements. Okay, you get $30,000, man, that's a lot of money to start trading with. Okay, anyways, now let's go to my contracts right quick. You can see here on my Quant, I am up 206%, which is $2,700. And on my Casper, I am up 12.2%, which is $225. Okay, you can see that. One thing like you can do if you want to, I mean, in case if you did not know, okay, you will know that. Let me go back here. I am a very aggressive trader. Okay, you can pause the videos and you can check it. I trade at 50x in all my positions, but I will not recommend that if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, please, you gotta practice first, or else you're going to lose your money. Okay, that being said, guys, there you have it. It's an overview on all the coins that we are trading in this My Millionaire Journey edition 2024-2025. Let's see how we're gonna make that money. I do have 6 different positions on leverage. I do have spot accounts, but yeah, on leverage, you apply that psychology of money and you will see how much we make out of it. But anyways, thank you very much for watching my videos. Please don't forget to subscribe. We are trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Also, don't forget to like and comment. Okay, I am very, very interested in knowing what you think. What do you think about everything that we just talked about? And also, you know, what coin are you much bullish on? Okay, on everything that we talked about today, or maybe there is one that I don't know about. You just drop it in the comments and I'll probably look at it, but I don't think it will pass Casper. Anyways, yeah. And don't forget to share so that other millionaire-minded attitude like you and yours truly, we can see these videos and the family can grow. Again, you never know what you're going to learn from a stranger, right? You never know. Until I see you on my next one, guys, please take very good care of yourself, okay? And bye-bye.